this. Desi, hello, how are you? Okay, two mobs bleeding it up. Oh, you should have finished off your combo point before swapping form, I feel like. It was barely off. Wait, these are like waves, right? Yeah, I think I remember this quest. Your warrior died? Oh no, what level? I'm sorry to hear. Oh man.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't working.
I think there's a bit you could have done here. I would have definitely used your number 2. This is like a demo shout, right? And I would use stun like right off the bat. Like whenever I fight, I always use Hodge like on CD. Unless they have like a special casting move, then I save it to like stun their healing since I don't have a kick. But I think using stun like right off the bat is good so that you minimize taking damage, and then if the stun comes back in cooldown, you can stun again and minimize more damage, right? I mean, so far so good though. I don't think you die here, right? There's a potion. I think you could have definitely avoided using potion there. You could have just stunned and just healed up. Like, Doom, double. Right?
Need more range. Not enough range.
Yeah, there's gonna be another wave though, man. Yeah, because his mana's not an issue. He has that innervate as well. Gonna skip this kill here. And then more spawning. Mocha. Oh shit, it's 3 this time? Oh man, I'd be sweating. But yeah, again, press number 2. Minimize the damage if possible. And just stun right off the bat. You also do have a grenade, so I think you can stun and then go for like a quick one heal. Oh, I think he's panicking. I would've went for the grenade on the triple and then heal. Regrowth into, yeah. Oh man! Okay, he's focusing back on the one he's hitting.
I'm out of range.
Oh, dude! You should definitely nade this and go for a heal. Oh, you're so close to killing and your potion's almost back! Oh my god, I really wish you used that nade. I think if you naded, you could have lived this. You also have bark skin. Oh my god, the potion just came back up. Yeah, you also had bark skin the whole time. Dude, potion just came back up. That sucks. Dude! Oh my god, Natty! I didn't want you to die.
I can't.
Oh, dude, that sucks. No, dude. I'm sorry for your loss, Natty. Pepper hands in the chat, boys. My favorite tank. Dude, he was my favorite tank. Thought I heard something. Yo, Kakakika, what's up? Hello, hello. I don't know, dude. If he dies, pop into the chat. You know what I'm saying? Can I watch one more? There was a guy here. Let me see this one.
Yeah, I will too, man. Really soon. I'll play to 11 or something, I think. Yeah, if I'm lucky, I can do Scarlet Monastery like I maybe can do it on Wednesday.
I don't have a
I don't think I
target.
will do it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, he's gonna die to guards? I might have... Maybe it's another person.
Yeah. Dude. No!
Man, I see so many people die
No, I will
here.
die here.
Okay, evasion. I would try throwing blind and everything, dude. Oh, miss. No more potion, bruv. Oh, just one more. Oh, man. Oh, there was a mage here that came with the Nova. If you see the corner, the psh. It was too late, man.
Hello.
Pepper hands, dude. I give him a comment, PPC. Pepper hands. I am.
Don't renovate, rejuvenate! Rejuvenate has a full line of products to clean and restore all the surfaces in your home, including hardwood, laminate, vinyl, and ceramic tile. Easily remove dirt and grime from your floors with Rejuvenate All.
I need to get closer. I can't carry anymore. Not still recharging. Inventory is full.
Sad ending of hardcore character. Wait, what happened?
It was my fault.
Shit, I mean, it's my fault because No. Oh no. He glitched. Oh no.
Oh no, oh no! Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
No, no fucking way.
What happened?
I watched your stream
Yes.
I can't
and ran into lava. An iron fort.
So it was basically your fault.
Yes. It was my fault.
Shit, I mean, it's my fault because it was my stream, so...
What? How do you run into lava, man?
Still recharging.
No way.
Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? Reenacted scene. With great sorrow and weight in our hearts. Wait, they all came to Pepper Hands. Wait, that's kind of nice.
That spell isn't over yet.
Banana was. It's taking a mighty time to type. Banana was the greatest banana ever lived. Oh my god. Oh, we just got another post. Should we check this out? Last one, chat. I'm sorry, Banana. That's sad. Buffalo Banana, man. It's okay, you go again. And you'll win next time, okay? Oh, he was in combat because I guess he hit... But how did he get in combat? Okay, since he's in combat now. Voidwalker taunt, a little bit of backpedaling. Life tap one time, there's the immolate. Trying to get some potion. Pull the nut, dude. This cave has like holes or something. Oh my god, man, you gotta fear one, I think. Oh, click the wrong hellstone, mate. Oh my god, they're immune to fear. Oh, he's undead, man.
That's still recharging.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, he's bandaging, he's panicking, man. Why are you fearing again? It's an immune. Why did you fear again? Oh my god, I feel bad, dude. It's over. Okay. I can't even comment. Yo, rip, man. I'm sorry for your loss.
That spell isn't over yet. It is too far away. I can't catch that yet. I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't carry anymore. Not still recharging.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11.
Diablo 4. Everybody's been playing it. Everybody's been talking about it. Today, I'm going to talk about it. I've played the beta now for a few days. I've looked into the game. I've gotten 2 characters to the max level. And I've no-lifed at least one of them to where they have pretty much full legendary gear that's almost completely upgraded too. So I wanted to get my thoughts on, in general, the first impressions of the game and just talk about Diablo 4. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, I used to be a huge fan of Diablo 3. I was like the guy, like I bought the game by, actually that's not true, I signed my dad up for the WoW annual pass that actually caused a problem with him changing his credit card that he got really mad at me for, and the annual pass included Diablo 3. So that's how I actually got Diablo 3. But anyway, so I got Diablo 3, I played it all night long, and I got to 60, I killed Inferno Diablo, I even killed Hardcore Inferno Diablo, way after Caparium, by the way. It's not as impressive as you'd think. But anyway, I did all that stuff, I got to Paragon 100, I absolutely loved Diablo 3. I had so much fun playing the game. And then Reaper of Souls came out, and I actually had a lot less fun. And so I moved away. I stopped playing Diablo 3 for a very long period of time. Played a lot of Path of Exile. Did a couple of other ARPGs. Learned the error of my ways. Went back to Path of Exile. And now I'm playing Diablo 4. So where does the game rank compared to other ARPGs? Is it as complex as Path of Exile? I think the answer to that is no, and I think that is an intentional no. I don't think that it should be as complex as as Path of Exile. Diablo 4 is in general a much more simplified version of PoE. Like, for example, whenever you were playing a Necromancer in PoE, if you want to change from carrion golems to skeletons, you've got to completely, reorient 17 different skill gems, 3 different talent choices, your ascendancy, and then also your enchants on your gear, and then, like, your corruptions, and, like, all kinds of other stuff, right? But with Diablo, there's a button that says, I thought that was a wasp, it was just one of those stupid things, and there's a button that says, like zombies or skeletons, and you just go click, and it's done. So, how much longevity is that going to have? I don't know. I think that's one of my biggest concerns with Diablo 4, really, is that the game has, like, a surprising amount of simplicity to it. And I do understand the silliness in saying that to an extent, because the beta only goes up to level 25. However, I've played Diablo 3 before, many times, thousands of hours, and I don't really see a lot of complexity in that game either. I don't really see a whole lot of new systems happening in Diablo 4 that's going to be transformative to that in a way that's different for players. Like, I think that you're obviously going to have people that are, they're going to play it and theory craft it, etc. But, like, how deep does that theory crafting go? And I think there's a very interesting middle ground that I'm not sure if Diablo 4 is going to be able to really capitalize on, which is the middle ground that it is complex enough for it to be fulfilling for people to overcome the complexities, but simultaneously not as complex as PoE, to the point to where it is just completely impenetrable for a new person. Any new person coming into Path of Exile, I tell them, follow your build guide down to a T, deviate a couple of times, realize the error of your ways, then go back to the build guide, because it's just so complex and so hard to understand. So Diablo 4, I think that really has to hit that sweet spot in between boring levels of just repetitive gameplay that's mindless and effortless with no real investment put into it, and then also not simultaneously be too complex to where people don't understand it, like PoE. And I do think that complexity is not necessarily always a good thing. There's a lot of people online that, well, the more complex game and the harder game is always the better game. Not necessarily. And I want to draw a correlation, and it's an ironic correlation, but I think it's very true, between two old games, Diablo 2 and Gauntlet. How many of you guys played Gauntlet Legends? You played Gauntlet over on the old arcade machine, Red Wizard shot the food. That was me, by the way. And, you just kind of did all that kind of stuff. You love Gauntlet. You played maybe Gauntlet. You played, Diablo 2. I didn't play Diablo 2. And Gauntlet was a great game. In my mind, I think that Diablo 4 should be Gauntlet, and Path of Exile can be D2. There's nothing wrong with being a simpler, easier to understand, more accessible version of a type of game. And I really hope that's what Diablo 4 can do. And I would say, like, if I had to rate the game, I think people always want me to, rate the game. Is it a 5? Is it a 7? Is it a 10? I would rate Diablo 4, the beta experience, I would rate it...
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you, saving you hundreds, even thousands with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more spa days, more of what you love. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. That's more cash in your pocket. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss these big savings. Visit inflationbuster.com.
Probably like an 8.5. I don't really feel comfortable saying 9. I don't feel comfortable saying 8 either, so I'm feeling somewhere around 8.5. I don't think it's incredible. It's not changing my life. It's not innovative to the point to where it completely, reorients my thinking on the ARPG genre. However, it's very good at doing what it does. And I think that that's what I want to talk about next, is that the actual gameplay, the combat, the questing, etc. I think the idea of having the less, Blizzard is known all the time for their cinematics, especially back in the day whenever they were just head and shoulders above everybody else. A lot of other brands have caught up nowadays, but back in the day, Blizzard cinematics were the fucking gold standard. Anyway, so a lot of the Diablo 4 cinematics are not that amazing. They're not that great. But what they are is that they do show your character in the cutscene in a way that is actually pretty fucking good. And I like that. It sounds stupid, but I think I do. And that higher quality of cutscene, I hope they have a couple of them, of course. But it's not necessary for every single end of the act or anything like that. And I've actually really enjoyed just going through the game and seeing more cutscenes, even though they're a little bit lower quality. And I think the overall story of the game, this is, again, Act 1 story. I really liked the story until you got into, the main town and you started doing stuff. I like the idea of being that lone, grungy adventurer that smells like fucking, horse shit, literally in this case. And, you're in this village, and then they try to kill you and sacrifice you to a demon, and then you kill them. And I felt like that it scaled up quite quickly in terms of the, the complexities of the game and the scale of the game in terms of the narrative. And I did not really prefer that as much. If I had to say, I'd say that I like the story in Act 1 Diablo 3 more than I like the story in Act 1 Diablo 4. But I think that both of them are fine. They're passable. They still fit that, that notch of it's kind of like this, it's like Pulp Fiction type stuff where it's not this super complex, very, hard to understand characters. No, not really. It's just these are the bad guys, these are the good guys, and they're demons, and, there's a few plot twists, but that's about it. I think that's what Diablo is supposed to be. It's not full of nuances like Game of Thrones or something, and I think that's a good thing. Anyway, so the combat. Anyway, story is good. Voice acting, incredible. Great job with voice acting. All of the kind of like, if you were to think of, think about like, old Game Informer or like Nintendo Power Reviews where it says like graphics, voice acting, story, like all of those numbers, I think for Diablo would be a 10, pretty much, at least a 9. Diablo 4. Absolutely, I think they're very well put together. So combat, let's talk a little bit about combat. I think combat is good. Combat is always something that Diablo 3 was great at, and I think that it was pretty decent in Diablo Immortal whenever you weren't lagging through things. So I expected combat to be good, and I was proven right. I'm very happy about the combat. I think it's fun, and it's pretty enjoyable overall. The itemization and actually, before we talk about itemization, let's talk about bosses. I'm going to be real. So I played a Barbarian, the first character, and I understand people tell me, oh, well, if you play another version of Barbarian, it's going to be super fun, like you're just playing a bad build. Yeah, maybe, but like, bro, I'm going to keep it real. Like, it's not fun chasing mobs that are programmed to run away from you the whole time. It's just not. Like, am I a bad Barbarian? Am I a fake Barbarian? Maybe I am. I played an Archon Wizard in Diablo 3, so, and after I played Sorcerer,
Machine learning, Python, and R,
and blockchain.
I'm probably going to play Sorcerer whenever the game comes out. And, maybe that's just, that's a me situation, but I really didn't like how annoying a lot of the fights were as melee. And I felt like, you're fighting a mob and he's standing inside of a pool that you're supposed to move out of. It's just annoying and like obnoxious to play against. But, I mean, again, that could just be a me problem, I'm not sure. But as a melee player who then played ranged after that, I certainly enjoyed ranged a lot more. And at the end of the day, right or wrong, I had more fun as ranged. So anyway, combat I think was great. Bosses were really kind of hit or miss. I think that, again, this is Act 1. So, like, I'm not expecting some, like massive, insane level of complexity with bosses. Like, I'm not expecting, Vault in Gate 2. I'm not expecting uber Elder. So guess what? The bosses are pretty simple. They're relatively well put together, and I think that they were fine. Going and doing the side quests and the open world nature of the game. Sorry about the plane. The open world nature of the game, I actually think flowed really well, and I enjoyed it a lot. The only concern that I have with the open world nature of the game is that there's a lot of like collection type stuff. For example, you have to get a bunch of different like waypoints. Think about like the Lost Ark Adventurer's Journal if you played that game, and there's like a list of like little chores that you have to do around the world. Click all the statues, open up all the portals, do all the side quests. I will love to do that one time. But if I have to do that every fucking season, I'm going to lose my mind, and I can guarantee you that at a certain point it will be one of the biggest reasons why I don't play a new Diablo 4 season. I don't find it to be fun to repeat the same clicking on the same statues, or even if they randomize their locations, I still don't find it fun. It's fucking boring. It's something you do whenever the game's new and you just want to explore the game, but after you've done that a couple of times, you've kind of, that has worn off its excitement. So I do hope that they change that and they don't make you repeat activities like that so much. And now that we're talking about seasons, I guess we'll talk a little bit more about itemization and how complex those items are going to be. So it seems like with Diablo 4, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing a combination of having rares that are, like 5 affix rares, and then you can put legendary powers onto them. It seems like that will probably be the meta, unless the legendary power is like extremely powerful in terms of like a binary functionality. Then you'd probably want to have the solid legendary, because transferring the powers, I think, makes them weaker in some cases. But anyway, the itemization I think is okay, but I don't really find it to be particularly interesting. And maybe this is just me, but a lot of the different bonuses that I got, I never really got this bonus and was like, wow, this is fucking amazing, I'm doing so much more damage. I just was like, okay, cool, now I have this and my abilities do more damage. And I think, again, this is very much probably an issue of the beta, but I do remember back in Diablo 3, and I think a lot of you guys who have played Path of Exile, or even WoW, remember how good it feels to get like that fucking Omega Bis item. or like to get something that's just build defining. You go from, you know, like being able to just be able to do it to being able to do it without even looking at the screen, or being able to not even have a chance to being able to do it easily. And I remember in Diablo 3, like I would get like a ring or a pair of gloves. I think gloves were like one of the best ones that would have like, you know, my main damage stat, critical strike damage, critical strike chance, and attack speed all on my fucking gloves. And it's like, oh my god, I am a god now. And I could feel my character play better. And I hope that Diablo 4 gives you that ability to do it, because I think that's one of the best things about ARPGs, is to feel your character getting more powerful and to feel those cool things that you're able to get. And I just really hope Diablo 4 is able to capture that in the context of it being a much more simplistic game. And you're getting so many uniques as like a level 25. I don't know if this is increased for the beta or not. I worry that you're going to be playing the game, and within the first 10% of like the first day or two of playing the game, you will have obtained like 80 to 90% of the functionality of your build, and then after that you're just searching for upgrades for that build. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I could see that being kind of, you know, it's like a one and done type situation. You play the game for a few days each season and then that's it. But I can't really see myself coming back and playing future seasons if the itemization isn't a little bit more complex and I don't have a little bit more agency over controlling it. You're able to do a few things with the items, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, especially in Season 5 of Diablo 4 or Season 11 of Diablo 4. I don't really see myself coming back and enjoying that same type of itemization and build control. I just feel like it would be it's very much on rails. I like playing games where I can effectively play a character and make it so OP that it feels like I'm doing something that I shouldn't be able to. And I don't know if Diablo 4 is going to give you enough tools to be able to do that.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Victory belongs to those with speed, agility, and performance. Now.
So that's in general the way that I feel about the itemization. It's not amazing, it's not awful, but it is what it is, I guess. So next thing is going to be, like, again, I'll talk a little bit more about the open world content and the MMO nature of the game. I heard from a number of people that Diablo 4 really felt like much more of an MMO than an ARPG. And I think that, I mean, as somebody who's an MMO player, I think this is great. I'm very happy about this. And I went through and I played Diablo 4, and I interacted with other players. It was seamless. They were never annoying. They never made my experience worse. And overall, I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And I liked the idea of going into town and seeing other players. And, you know, I hate to say it, but Diablo Immortal did this too. And the truth is that it was really fun in Diablo Immortal too. So I'm really glad to see them add that same functionality into Diablo 4 and make the game feel a little bit more open and allow you to interact with other people. You can, I think, inspect them, look at their gear, which is, I think, super important in an ARPG. And I think overall, the open world aspects of the game, the world boss and everything, I think it's really cool, and I like it a lot. I can see how some people that were purists of the game wouldn't have the same opinion, but for me, I think it's fucking great. So anyway, that's some of the main feelings that I have about Diablo 4. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really want to go through. Obviously, you know, like a lot of intangibles, things like graphics, things like the menus, etc. I think all that stuff is fine. There's nothing really bad about it. It's good. It's definitely passable. There are a lot of people that have been negative about Diablo 4 because, you know, it doesn't make them feel the same way that Diablo 3 or Diablo 2 did. I think that in a lot of cases, that's probably a product of its time, and I'm not necessarily sure that you can have any game that'll make you feel that way again. But if you do find one, please let me know too, because I'd love to have that feeling again. Diablo 4 didn't really do that for me either, which is why it's not some sort of like a 10. Again, this is not Elden Ring, okay? It's not the, you know, greatest level of innovation in ARPGs since Path of Exile. but it's a good, solid game. It seems fun, and it seems like Diablo isn't really trying to compete as much with Path of Exile. They're trying to broaden the scope of what the ARPG genre is and appeal to a more casual gamer and a person that wants to be able to go into the game, understand it, and play it without using a bunch of different spreadsheets and looking things up online, at least too much, until they get to the Paragon board, that is. So overall, my feelings on the game are overwhelmingly positive. I'm very happy about it. I think that I'm reserving judgment for a lot of different things like end-game systems, etc. But my main concern with the endgame is actually very similar to my concern with the itemization, which is, why would I want to play Diablo 4 Season 6 just to go and run the same dungeons again and again and again? Because Path of Exile has such a great tiering of their progression content. You know, you've got maps, you've got you've got the boss maps, you've got other bosses, you've got Shaper, Elder, Uber Elder, Sirius, the Conquerors, the Elder Guardians, the Shaper Guardians, and there's the Exarch and the Eater of Worlds, and there's all these different benchmarks, Cortex. There's all these benchmarks that the player can put themselves up against and then try to overcome this challenge. And I'm very concerned that Diablo 4 won't have that, and the endgame won't feel as fulfilling as the Path of Exile endgame does. That's my biggest actual concern with the game, is that the Diablo 3 endgame, I played a few seasons in Diablo 3, even in Reaper of Souls, it's fucking boring. All you do is run rifts. That's it. It's like, imagine in PoE, if the only thing that you could do is run well, you could just run infinitely tiered maps. So instead of running a tier 15 or tier 16 map, you're running a tier 27 map, and if you get hit once, you're dead, but you can kill everything in 2 hits because you're built completely for damage. That's basically the way that Diablo 3 rifts work. I mean, not exactly, but you can see kind of what I mean. Think about, there's no other activities. There's nothing else to do. All you do is you just run rifts, and that's it. I find that to be so boring. And that's my biggest concern with Diablo 4, is that the endgame will just simply be boring. It will be repetitive, not fun, not innovative. There won't be benchmark bosses, there won't be capstone challenges, and I really hope that doesn't happen, because I really want to enjoy the game. I've had a lot of fun playing the beta. I'm probably going to go play it right now. But the truth is that level 25 beta doesn't really give you a lot of insight into the endgame, and with a game like Diablo, you're going to be through this type of content in 2 or 3 days. So unless you only expect people to play the game 2 or 3 days, what do you do after that? Well, that's what really matters. So we'll just have to wait and see what that actually looks like. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I wanted to go out and talk about this. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'd be curious to hear your comments and thoughts about Diablo 4. I'm kind of curious myself, actually, because I've read very, very extreme opinions of both things, and I'm not really sure exactly where people's sentiment lies, but that's mine. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer. I can't lose that.
can't get enough of John Wick.
Amen.
It's glorious and epic in scale. John Wick transcends icon status. John Wick Chapter 4, rated R, Friday.
Hey guys, as most of you know, Hardcore is a community-made game mode for Classic WoW, where the rules are simple. Death equals delete. Because of this, people try to find ways of improving their play to reduce the chance of them dying. The most popular of which are add-ons. I'm going to show you what I think is by far the best add-on for Hardcore. Classic Bestiary is an add-on that shows a window of information on the tooltip of every single mob in the game. By pressing Control, it shows the spells they cast and a range of how much damage they do. This add-on is invaluable to every single Hardcore player to give them an extra heads up before they pull a mob about any information that they need to be aware of. Currently there are a few teething problems with this add-on as it is still pretty new, such as showing pet skills on beasts which are only meant to be shown for hunters, and some inaccurate spell values on tooltips, but the developer is aware of it and is going to be pushing a big update soon. If you are interested in downloading this add-on, there is a link to it in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this useful. Thank you guys.
Again. Turn it down again.
Everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Oh shit, okay.
He bit me!
Let me open the door.
He's a wild one.
Oh, he's good? He's good. What's going on here?
What's it to you?
Oswald, hush. I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all. Kill us all.
Oh no, that's awful.
What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain.
Okay, we gotta follow this old lady.
There is evil staring at the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside.
What a fucking idiot, huh?
Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Can I buy
The
stuff?
woods around here are dangerous.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can. Look at that. Oh, these are... Bro, this armor sucks. So it says new stock delivery in 22 minutes here. I know you guys can't read it because my camera's in the way. That's cool. I like this UI. UI looks really nice. And let me open up the character frame again. So... materials and stats. Oh, these are the crafting items. Iron chunk, silver ore, scattered prism. Very, very large bodies such as world bosses. There's skinning, there's rawhide. Oh, they stole this from New World. Monster parts. So this is really nice, by the way. They stole this from Lost Ark, which is a good idea, where... where basically all of the resources that you gather are collected separately from your inventory. This is really, really nice. And then there's also my gold. Oh, bowls. And red dust. And this is from PvP. Core stats, strength, intelligence, willpower. Okay. Oh my god, look at all these numbers. Yeah, a chance to overpower all the damage it deals. Deals bonus damage based on the sum of your current life and fortify. Okay, I guess I'll just probably learn that over time. And then, oh, so we have like different resistances here. So fire, cold, lightning, poison, and shadow. Maximum fury, I guess this is called rage. Movement speed. Okay, so you can only go to 125. Damage reduction in PvE, 93%. Okay, so this, yeah, PvP is going to be fucking dumb as hell, but alright. And then, oh shit, okay, so this is my talent tree. Oh, wow. Look at all that. Okay, we'll figure this stuff out in time. DC incoming? No, it's not going to DC me. I'm a streamer. I'm special. And equipment, consumables, quest, aspects. Yeah, it's going to be no problem, guys. I'm not worried about it. So let's see. What happens if I interact with, like, a random NPC?
What's that? You say something? Oh, you poor...
Bonjour. Typical Spitz vacation insanity.
That was serious.
Light be with you. You need something? Safe travels. Hey there. Have a good one.
What's this? Come on. Come on. I thought I was a streamer. How is this happening to me? This is disgusting. What a dumb fucking game. Wait. Where's my fucking character? This happened to everybody? No, it's not gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen. Trust me, it's not a big deal. Okay, next, hairstyle, facial hair. We went with nothing. Okay, that's actually no. We went with this one. Okay, good hairstyle. I guess we'll just go with this here. Okay, next, and then no. We're gonna be fine. Relaunch the game. Wait. I have to restart my game? Okay, so, well, what should I do then? just gonna make the character again. I think that's the fastest thing to do. Yeah, like it'll only take me like 2 or 3 minutes to do this. Probably less. I'll just skip the cinematics and we'll just go right back to it. There, okay, and then we had, was it black or something? What was the color I had? Oh, is this one here? Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, Asmon bald this time. I'll just do Asmongold too. Okay. Hopefully this should work. It's saying start game and it's doing this. Oh my god. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna keep hitting it, it's gonna be fine. Come on. Put me in the game. What? Was I cheating? What the fuck is this? Put me in the fucking game. You shouldn't have clicked that NPC? I know, I fucked up, huh? What a cock this is. I mean, this is just crazy. Bro, this game's not even, it's not even ready. Can you believe this? Bambi's Revenge. Okay. I'm just gonna skip ahead.
Break the loop at breathofstressair.com.
Get huge savings at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's during our Spring Fishing Classic. Save big on the brand.
This is DS Lily. She is very, very, very good PoE player. And her thoughts on Diablo 4. Here we go.
So, Diablo 4. Is it the PoE killer?
No.
Let's find out. I've reached level 25 now on a hardcore character, and it honestly has been pretty enjoyable. I
think that they would have to try really, really fucking hard for it not to be enjoyable at level 25. Like, it would be really fucking hard.
I think it's better than I expected it to be. I am obviously pretty skeptical of Blizzard and how this game is going to go, but I think it's actually in a better spot than I was expecting. So no, it's probably not the PoE killer, and it's probably not even the last Epoch killer, but to be honest, I don't think it's really trying to compete with those. So
yeah, I agree.
Let's get into what the game does well, and I'll get into what it doesn't do well. At the end, I'll kind of give a little overview of my prediction of what the game will be, just based on this little beta. So the graphics are definitely the best I've seen in an MMO.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, a lot of people are considering Diablo 4 an MMO. And I totally agree, by the way. I think that if you want to talk about fidelity, I think that PoE 2 might be on the same level as this, but right now, Diablo 4 is the front runner by a mile. How is it an MMO? It's an MMO because you have a shared world that you interact with other players in. You have an active economy. You can have guilds inside of the game. The only way that it's not an MMO is that it doesn't have raids. In most other ways, it is functionally an MMO.
RPG, MMO,
They're not gonna add
RPG thingy. I don't know. ARPG.
Maybe they will, but that would really
I think it looks
change
very
the
good.
game a lot.
In videos,
In a bad
it
way, I think.
looks really bad. So even watching this, you might not.
I can't cast that yet. I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
Light be with you. Need help? Light
I
bless you.
can't carry anymore. Help you find something?
Be careful.